Hello and welcome to this beach yoga practice from beautiful Koh Lanta, Thailand. Let's begin by sweeping the arms up to the sky on an inhale, looking up towards the fingertips, bringing the hands down to heart center. Once more, sweeping the arms, looking up towards the fingertips, bringing the palms together, bringing them down through heart center. And last time, sweeping the arms up high. Imagine everything you want to bring into your life, bringing it down through heart center. One more time, inhaling the arms high and side bending over to one side. Feeling a stretch in the side body. Breathing deeply. Using your inhale to bring you back up to center. And side bending over to the other side. Keeping your hip rooted into the mat. Feeling a stretch in the side body. Inhaling back up to center. Opening the chest on an inhale. Reaching the arms back up and exhale to release. Moving into some shoulder rolls, linking it to your breath as you roll the shoulders back. Releasing any tension and tightness. And rolling those shoulders forward. Now coming into a neck stretch, you can gently place your hand on the side of your head. And you can walk the fingertips out for a little bit of a deeper stretch. Being gentle here, especially if it's in the morning. Just putting a little bit of pressure to create a stretch in the side of the neck. And exhale to release. Looking down, stretching the back of the neck. And then coming forward to hands and knees, tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And let's come into our cat-cow. Exhale to round. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Coming back to neutral. And then stepping one leg behind you. You can come back and forth to open up the calf a bit, and then lifting it up to the height of your hip. Really feeling into your core here. If you're feeling stable here, you can lift your opposite arm alongside the ear, creating a long line of energy from the heel of your back foot to the tips of your front fingers. And exhale to release, doing a few cat-cows to release. Now straightening the opposite leg, tucking the toes, and maybe coming back and forth, opening up the calf. Lifting it to the height of the hip, and if you want, extending that other arm out alongside your ear. Breathing into the core, and exhale, release. Doing again a few cat-cows, and tucking the toes, straightening the legs. Coming into our first downward facing dog, so we can pedal out the feet, straightening one leg and the other. Opening up the backs of the legs. And On an exhale, releasing the knees down to the mat, pushing back into child's pose. Forehead rests on the mat. Coming back to your breath. On an inhale, coming into tabletop, tucking the toes. Exhale, pushing back, downward facing dog. We'll move this into a bit of a flow. On the exhale, dropping the knees, pushing back, child's pose. Using your inhale to bring you back up to tabletop. On the exhale, downward facing dog. Pausing here for the inhale. And exhale, release, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, tucking the toes, pushing downward dog. Pausing for the inhale. And exhale to release, pushing back, child's pose. Taking a moment here. Coming back up to downward facing dog when you're ready. On an inhale, lifting up, three-leg dog. And on an exhale, bending the knees, stepping it forward, planting the back knee, and lifting up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Really sinking into that front knee, and then straightening the leg, coming into a half split. We'll move this into a bit of a flow, bending and lifting on the inhale, and straightening and lengthening on the exhale into our half split. Inhale, low lunge, and exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge, and exhale, planting the hands, tucking the back toes, and stepping back, downward facing dog. Now three-leg dog on the other side. And on the exhale, bending the knee and stepping it forward between your hands, dropping the back knee. Using your inhale to lift you up to your low lunge, Anjaneyasana, sinking into that front knee. Exhale, we'll straighten and lengthen, coming into our half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, straighten, lengthen, stretch. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, low lunge one more time. And exhale, release. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in together. And exhale, release. Slowly walking your hands back to meet your feet at the back of the mat. Coming into a forward fold, grabbing opposite elbows, letting your spine release. You can shake your head yes and no to release any tension in the neck. Then release the grip and slowly roll up to standing, letting your head be the last thing. Now let's take a little balance break. Standing on both feet, feeling rooted in the four corners of your feet. Now lifting one leg up, coming into tree pose. Placing the sole of the foot to the calf or the inner thigh. Arms can be in heart center. Finding one spot to gaze at. And you can grow your branches, lift the arms. And release with control. Shifting to the other side. Again, be rooted on both feet. first, and then transfer your weight to the opposite foot. Lifting the knee, opening the hip, and placing the sole of the foot. And finding your stability. Your stability comes from your core, your stable breath, steady gaze, and clear mind. You can grow your branches if you'd like, feeling stable, feeling steady, connecting to your breath, and release. Coming back to the back of the mat, inhaling the arms up. Exhale through all the way down. And this time we're going to walk our hands forward to the front of the mat to come into downward facing dog. Now lifting the left leg up to the sky. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose and stepping forward. This time lifting up high lunge, keeping that back toe tucked. Feeling stable here. And on your exhale, opening up to warrior two. Heel to arch alignment. Exhale, peaceful warrior, dropping that back hand, extending out towards the fingertips, and coming into peaceful warrior. Forearm can be on the thigh, long line of energy from the heel to the fingertips. And then open up, warrior two, and exhale, release, planting the palms, stepping back, plank position, and exhale, down dog. You're free to do a vinyasa if you'd like. Next, inhale the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Maybe you touch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend that knee to the nose just so you can step it forward between your hands. And on the inhale, lifting up, high lunge, crescent pose, sinking into that front leg, stretching through the back hip flexor. And then opening up to warrior two. Opening to the side of the mat, shoulders away from the ears. And coming back into our peaceful warrior. And coming forward, extended side angle, forearm can be on the thigh. Arm overhead, long line of energy from the fingertips to the heel. Inhale brings you to warrior two. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands back down, stepping back, plank position, and pushing back to downward facing dog. Bending the knees, looking forward and stepping slowly to the front of the mat. Rolling up vertebra by vertebra, letting your head be the last thing. Arms up to the sky and hands down. Now we're going to inhale to our chair pose, sitting back. And if you're coming along with me, releasing slowly, slowly, slowly down to the mat as we sit and come into our boat pose. Finding an area where you can balance right above your sit bone. Breathing into the core, we're going to release into low boat. And on an exhale, high boat. One more time. Let's release, low boat. Really activating that core. Exhale, high boat. And release, hugging the legs in to the chest. Release. And then extending the legs long, Dandasana. Inhale the arms up. With a long spine, we're going to extend over the legs. You could bring a soft bend to the knees, but you want to feel a nice stretch in the back of the legs here. Breathing. And then slowly walking the hands back to come out of the stretch. Bending the knees, planting the feet, and slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra, just for a little bit more core activation. And then moving the feet in a little bit. They should graze your fingertips with your heels. We're going to come into bridge pose, lifting up with the hips, pressing down with the fists, tucking one shoulder in the other, opening through the chest, seeing the rise and fall of the belly. And then unclasp the hands and slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra, letting your tailbone be the last thing. Now we're going to move the knees from side to side like windshield wipers. Releasing, hugging those knees into the chest. And coming into happy baby or any final postures you want to do before we move into our Shavasana. When you're ready, extending the legs long, arms long, letting the feet and the hands fall open, letting the whole body surrender, and giving yourself this moment to completely relax. You're welcome to stay in this Shavasana as long as you like, but if you feel ready, let's gently begin to bring awareness back into the body, moving the fingers and the hands, rotating the wrists and the ankles, moving the head from side to side, stretching the arms and the legs long, bringing the knees into the chest, rocking from side to side and pausing on one side in the fetal position. Pausing just a moment here and noticing how your energy has shifted. When you feel ready, pushing yourself up to seated. Beginning the way we started. Hands to heart center. Thanking yourself for this moment, giving gratitude for this space, for your body that can do these things. Beautiful beach in the sky. And thank you so much for joining me and sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Join me for more yoga content. I hope to see you again.